First of all, Holger, do you worry about euro strength? And actually, what does that do to the ECB's thinking?
I don't really worry very much about it. The euro is still actually undervalued. Fair value is probably between 125 and 130 to the US dollar. And as this euro strength reflects a strong global economy, then for European exporters, the strong demand from abroad actually matters more than the slight loss in price competitiveness. Of course, the stronger euro means that the inflation outlook is a little more subdued than otherwise, which of course gives the ECB time to lean back and think carefully what they want to do.
Yeah, is there a danger that actually the ECB moves too quickly, Stephen? Let me bring you over to my chart. It's a very simple euro-dollar chart. Holger saying that, look, fair value is 125 to 130. We're currently at 123.88. Yeah. If a central bank moves too quickly, does it actually hurt also the appetite for investment in European equities?
I think if we just think about the exchange rate, first of all, one of the things that's happened over the last 2 years is a lot of political risk has been priced out of the euro. That's one of the reasons why it's rallied. Second thing that's going on is Holger says that the fair value euro dollar is hardened here. I think it's more broad than that because we think the dollar is modestly overvalued against most major currencies. This is more about a need for the dollar to weaken slightly than it is about other individual currencies strengthening, because the flip side of that is that currencies will strengthen. To your point about the ECB, I think that the ECB is going to be extremely careful not to jeopardize the recovery in the Eurozone economy that it's fought so hard to bring about. At the moment, the signs are pretty good because employment is picking up, unemployment is coming down, manufacturing, consumer confidence both high, and it looks as if the recovery is proceeding in a fairly orthodox manner. But I think the ECB would, having fought so hard to bring this about, they will be very, very cautious about doing anything that would throw it off track. So I think the first thing that we should expect is that communication from the ECB will be very careful, so that they will lead the market to an understanding of what they intend to do. The politics of the ECB Council, of course, make that slightly difficult because it's made up, partly of central members, but also partly of representatives of individual central banks within individual areas, and they will simply respond to conditions in their own domestic economy. And the issue for the ECB is they're trying to set an interest rate that's appropriate for all economies in the Eurozone, and that is a very, very difficult thing to do. If you look at the differences between Germany, close to full employment, and Italy, which is just starting to recover.
Is it time, Holger, for a German to be head of the ECB?
That's an interesting debate. I don't really think that the nationality of the chap at the top would make such a huge difference.
Chap or woman?
Yeah, or woman. Very, very good point. Thank you. The person at the top matters a lot in times of crisis, when there is the urgent, immediate decision, like the Draghi words over here, whatever it takes. But now we are back to sort of normal monetary policy. When exactly do we adjust course? And there the ECB, with this panoply of members, will always be a slow-moving body where the chap at the top or the woman at the top doesn't necessarily make the decisive difference.
Do you agree with that, Stephen?
Yes, I think I would. I think the most important thing, though, is the ability of the leader of the ECB to communicate their intentions to the market. And I think that Mr. Draghi has been a master of communication. And one would hope that future communication policy from the ECB will be as clear.